What up, family? Hola, familia. ¿Qué tal? What's up? Anthony here, the husband and father of the Ambriz family, coming to you this Friday for Financial Fridays. Some of you might know that we moved to a basement apartment after being in an awesome duplex for 7 years of being married. So we moved to this basement apartment. It was great. It still had 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. It was really small. It helped us declutter, helped us sell a lot of stuff, and it felt good to be able to use our emergency fund that, as you know, baby step number 1, get $1,000 saved, an emergency fund. Being able to use that to purchase the things that we needed to put down payments, deposits, and all those types of things in the stuff that we needed to move to the new place. And also selling a lot of stuff, we were able to buy new furniture and do all that great stuff. We got settled in, and then a month later we had to move. Now, this is where we learned something very interesting about the housing market, or being a family and trying to find a place to rent and all this stuff. We learned that looking at how much we make currently, or how much we've made in the past, we could have been homeowners a long time ago. We could have paid a mortgage and been completely fine. We wouldn't have money for a down payment, that's for sure. But we would have been able to pay a mortgage. Of course, we'd be paying a lot to interest and all that. But we would have had a nice, decent sized house. But yeah, it was interesting because we tried to find rental places, and we saw that rent was $1,000, $1,500, $1,200. And I know maybe to some of you this doesn't sound crazy, but you gotta remember, for years our rent was under $1,000, including utilities. And so to go to just paying $1,000, $1,200, $1,500 on rent, and on top of that pay utilities, it was a shocker for us. We were living in a fantasy world, and yet we still got into debt. But let's talk about the good here. For the past few months, as we've done the Total Money Makeover by Dave Ramsey, we've realized that we're still not perfect. We still make a few mistakes here and there. We haven't used any credit cards, which is fantastic. We've been able to buy everything with our debit card, with cash, and it's felt so good. Everything we've needed or even wanted. Like yesterday, I bought this sweet sweater. It was on discount because this was last year's thing. Anyway, it's felt good to buy a couch, to buy a bed, to buy a washer and dryer, and have the money to actually buy it. And the only reason we're able to do this is because we budgeted. It's incredible to think how when you know where your money is going, you could tell it where you want it to go, and you can see that you have a lot more money than you actually think you do. Or maybe you find out you don't have as much money as you think you do. But we found out that we've had a lot of money. A lot of money that we could put to savings, that we can start paying debt. So, I'm paying off debt. Yesterday, we paid off a credit card. We paid off a Best Buy credit card. Dropped $600 plus on that credit card. It's gone. It's wiped. We don't owe anything to Best Buy anymore. And it's awesome. So yesterday, guess what else I did? I put next month's rent in a savings account. Next month's rent is covered. By the way, in our new place, for rent, which includes an HOA fee, cable and internet, and a couple of other utilities, minus gas and electric, we pay $1,234.50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 0. It's so fun. Even renter's insurance is included in that, by the way. So that's how much we pay monthly for where we live right now. It's a much bigger place, has 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a nice kitchen and living room, and a 2-car garage. And it's a rental property. It's great. Right now we're in the middle of October. Next month's rent's already taken care of. It's in savings. We paid off a credit card. We're replenishing our emergency fund. And next week I'm taking a business trip to California. And I can tell you, it's all because we started learning how to budget and how to save. Those 2 things. Learning how to budget your money, knowing where your money goes, how to manage it, how to save it for the right things and use it for the right things is one of the best skills you can ever have. So for the past few months, since we learned how to budget and how to use our money, we've realized that Rebecca and I, with our combined income, we bring in about $8,000 to $10,000 a month, which comes out to, you know, 90, 100,000 a year, right? But that hasn't always been the case. We started seeing that once we started budgeting for real. Once we like, and it's because I've been working my butt off, hustling, trying to make sure to get a steady income through my side hustles, freelancing, online courses. I even have a part-time job right now, which I'll talk to you guys more about. But this video was just to tell you how we're doing, but also to share with you how awesome it is to know how to manage your money, how to budget, and how to save. So thanks for watching, and nos vemos mañana. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.